Maybe I should say the 300 part.
Excuse me, that was in there and preventing me from doing that line.
That was so much.
Welcome back to SourceFed, I'm Candace Garzales.
And I'm Steven Suptic. If you've ever been part of a YouTube network or MCN, you know it's absolutely sketchy and there's very little, if any, transparency. You need to have a lawyer double check your contract because what network representatives tell you to draw you in isn't always true. Just to test this theory out, I've set up an interview with Milk Brand TV because my contract with Machinima is almost up and I'm looking for a new network.
Hi Steven, I'm Smooth Anthem McHenry from Milk Brand TV, a sub-network of a much larger network. But don't worry, the trickle-down effect is absolutely real. The money starts at YouTube, works its way down to our parent company. That parent company actually just bought out our original parent company, so the money then goes to them, and then boom! We reap the spoils of what's left, and then you get 60% of that. Or if you play your cards right and even barter with us, we'll let 70% slide, maybe even 75%.
That sounds, for real, good. Well, I mean, what else can you offer me?
Free hot dogs for a year.
Seriously?
We have a special hot dog deal going on for all of our partners where you get free hot dogs for a year if you put a 1-minute advertisement in front of each of your videos for the remainder of your contract.
Wow, what else can you offer?
That's it.
Perfect. It's no secret that YouTube networks get a bad rep, and for the most part, the criticism is warranted. YouTube networks are a middleman between you and YouTube. For me, the only reason I'm still with the network is the music copyright protection. Sure, I get permission to use a song, but if I wasn't a managed partner at a bigger network, humble brag, I'd be getting strikes left and right.
Maybe you deserve those strikes. Maybe just don't use copywritten material.
Sorry, Candace. It detracts from my art.
Anyway, MCNs can be a bit tricky and uncomfortable, and after a while you may say, why did I sign this? I don't want to do this. Now I can't get out of this.
That's why a bunch of YouTubers are stoked that Maker Studios is dropping their asses.
So why is Maker letting go of so many partners? There's many reasons.
Maker's reason is they want to downsize and focus more on a smaller group of partners. It's going from 60,000 to under 1,000, some reporting as little as 300.
That's a f***ing huge cut, but a lot of those partners were already there before Maker signed with Disney, so it's a possibility that Disney is making these changes and wants to be able to better curate who is under their brand.
In an email to their partners, Maker stated they've outgrown their original model, aka the business model of every MCN, where they sign up countless channels, skim the revenue off the top of them, and become a self-feeding machine where you could generate millions of dollars just by locking people into auto-renewing contracts.
MCNs at a certain point have to scale down because the infrastructure involved in helping that many partners isn't financially viable.
What's interesting is that an alarming amount of YouTubers in the network are actually happy to be cut. In an article posted today, Kotaku said sources informed them that while Maker boosted YouTubers' revenue through ads, they skimmed off at least a quarter of their earnings.
Popular YouTuber Dan Olson said that Maker invited him to their network with the promise of expanding his education brand. Yet after signing the contract, Olson alleges he could barely get responses to emails.
So take what I say with a grain of salt, but being in a YouTube network since 2011, it's unfortunate, but I have absolutely no expectation for anyone to help grow my brand. The only person that can actually help you—
2 for 2.
That was preventing me, yeah. The only
Choked
person
you up.
that can actually help me is God. The only person that can actually help you is you, unless you get a miracle deal from Google.
Olson also said he wasn't interested in product placement, so Maker's brand deals didn't appeal to him. Well, that's sort of telling. It's gonna be tough for a network to want to help you if you're not making them any money. I mean, even Get Out had product placement in it, and that was a good-ass movie. The movie was so good, I didn't care about the product placement. You make money, Jordan Peele, you get it.
Speaking of which, this video is brought to you by Dab Wheels.
Also, thank you to our sponsor, Mardi Gras.
And last but not least, we can't forget about our sponsor, Darkwater Williams. Darkwater Williams is fast and easy, and with just the flip of a button, you're in command.
What is Darkwater Williams? What is that?
And this is exactly what it sounds like. So Kotaku mentioned that more YouTubers were interviewed saying, better dads call for better kids. When they grow up, when kids' dads leave, they are angry and full of hate. Oh, sorry, that was a quote from Moonlight. What I meant to say was, aside from better ads or brand deals, YouTubers were left alone to grow their channels.
Better ads or brand deals? That's lucky in and of itself.
I would be grateful if my MCN hooked me up with brand deals. I think most YouTubers have to forage in the lowly brand deal forests, email a bunch of different brands, just try to shotgun effect it to get one email back saying, off, you're not brand safe. So YouTubers are mad and MCN isn't helping them grow their channels. I'll be the first to say it and the most deserved. Talk about privilege.
A big criticism towards YouTube networks is that they are extremely hard to leave. Let me out. Once you sign a contract, you're locked in for that full term, and if you don't want to renew your contract, you have to let them know months prior. That's the months
Little
prior.
babies.
Little babies. Little babies.
So what do you guys think? Is the downsize in partners a clear sign of the MCN industry failing? Where will MCNs be in 2 to 3 years? And if they're not around anymore, will YouTubers be better off without them? And are you a YouTuber who's wrapped up in an MCN? What's your experience like? I'm Steven Suptic.
And I'm Candice Carazales. And hey, if you answer any of those questions Steven asked in the comments below, they might end up in a common commentary. Thanks for watching. Ooh.
Greta Compt says, affogato is Spanish for drowned or suffocated. Regardless, ice cream and coffee is amazing. Wow, so affogato, is that Italian?
Yeah. Snapchat asks stories where you can post videos of yourself looking at a dog or a boomerang of you doing stuff like this.